sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you dynasty points that you can use to shape your dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult as your program gets better. Do your best to beat them. Failing to do so could impact your job security and land you on the hot seat.
Keep moving. You want to play midtown football, son?
Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's trying to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hurricanes kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. Onto the field comes Davis Warren. Came over from the Michigan Wolverines through the portal. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out. Looking for a man, it's Warren. It's complete to the left.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
We knew coming into this one, the passing attack, we're going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. To the air, it's Warren. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cardinal. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Malachi Tony. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And And this receiver, we were like, is the taking face motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field. I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They reached the national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. And you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting in the portal. I'm expecting.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes in the 38. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
And you wondered in the second half, man, were they going to play with more emotion? They're the better team. They looked like they were dragging a little bit. They weren't playing as good as we're accustomed to seeing. But what happens, man? The underdog here in the second half, setting the tone again, getting to the quarterback again, making life hard for this offense.
On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Throwing, Mensah. Bringing the heat. Complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, when we talk Miami and their ability to throw it, it all starts and ends with Malachi Tony. What he did on some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get this young player the football.
Got it down the field. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6.
You ready to get out top? Game? You ready to get out? All right. Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would
Want me
have
to get
been
him,
much
baby?
better off to take the touchback.
Okay.
Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the option, he keeps it. Might have a chance. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Snowed under by the defense. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down, and it's a sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile, that's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback making checks. Here's Mensa to throw. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Caves send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running inside. It's Ford. Gain of 8 yards on the play is too short of the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and there's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play, just making it happen?
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They want to run this quarterback, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third down and goal.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sack all the way back at the 5.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He made the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Bucs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 in the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game on the phone. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. Two of those catches in the first half were two of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that the league matters, the scoreboard.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the phone. Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. On the run from inside zone 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they understand all of the hype and excitement surrounding their wide receiver, and they are trying to give him the ball, but it just hasn't gone that way so far in this game. I know they want to target him here early, try to regain some of that confidence and momentum. We'll see if he can get into a rhythm with his quarterback here to start the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in this.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Them has not...
Spain versus Belgium, what now? Oh, okay.
2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be the Condors kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has got to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Snags it over the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback may change this route. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Mensah. Got him downfield. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darian Mensah comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. And for anybody that didn't know Darian Mensah and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting up for the American, wins an ACC championship.
Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. He might want another play. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator strips his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. To the air, it's right. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker.